fucking kill me.
Hey guys, Alex All Access here. I am joined by Dgma. Got the homies here. If y'all want to introduce yourself.
You go first, Zach.
Hi, I'm Zach. I sing in Dgma and do some other stuff sometimes.
Reagan,
Yeah, I'm Reagan. I play bass. I do a little bit of vocals. Show up every now and then.
Just sometimes.
Yeah.
Nico, play guitar and I guess main writer.
Oh, so you're the writer for the most part.
But yeah.
Oh, okay. So, guys, I was telling Nico, this is the only pair of Adidas thing I own on my head, so I'm very sorry. I'm not representing the new metal community, as I should. But to be quite honest, your band is kind of what got me back into new metal. I didn't even
Sick.
realize that I'd been out of the game. Everyone listens to Korn for the most part. You know, you gotta love, good freak on a leash. But it wasn't ever really something I fully gravitated towards. And then Johnny, Chernobyl the Secret, shared Pretty to a story one day. And if my friends share a band 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna go and listen to it because I'm like, if y'all think it's good, I'll probably think it's good. And I did, and then I found Pretty, and then I found Spit, and then I just found the whole rest of the greatest of all lost causes. And it was a rabbit hole, and I haven't stopped. So, 10 out of 10. Now I'm a huge new metal fan, and really want to buy that sparkly pink or purple Adidas jumpsuit that Korn came out with.
Hell yeah. I'm trying to get me one of those too.
New DGMA merch. Sorry, Korn, we're gonna rip you a little bit, but I think it should happen because your new aesthetic's a little purple on y'all's picture, so I think it works. Fuck it,
It would work. The ultimate goal, I think, is to get an Adidas collab.
Adidas just starts a new metal line. This is just all of the new metal bands that exist, and here's all of their versions of Adidas sweatsuits. Enjoy.
I'm into it.
That.
Yeah, that might be onto something.
Yeah.
Adidas, hit my line. I did 2 semesters in marketing. I can do something for you.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So, tell me about this little upcoming tour run y'all are about to do. Let's hit that in the beginning.
Oh,
Little
shit.
Texas
well, I guess the guys in Chernobyl hit us up not that long ago, and we're talking about doing a little Texas run through and hitting, good major, the triangle, basically.
Yep.
Texas, and we haven't really done anything been continuous dates on the road or anything ever in this band. So we thought it would be a good jump off point to start that, especially going into the new year, to start getting out of Texas more and to show that we can stay on the road consecutively.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all are kind of on the track to start national touring or trying to national tour.
That's the goal.
Okay.
Yeah, that is definitely the goal for us. We have this little, 4-day run to, show other people and show ourselves that we can do it. But other short-term goal is to get out of Texas next after this one in September, and then just go from there, keep grinding it out, doing the shows and driving in the van for hours on end, making sure Nico doesn't fall asleep.
What? Is there a story there?
No, I just go to sleep. Whenever I stay up front, I go to sleep. I don't ever fucking stay up no matter where I'm at. I just go to sleep.
Worst co-pilot ever.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Chris, who couldn't be here with us today, is co-pilot number 1. Me and him will stay up and jam some old music and talk about some good music history and maybe listen to a podcast or something. And Nico will be passed out, maybe between 2 chairs or on the floor, curled up in some weird position by the bench.
Are you a kind of person, Nico, that just falls asleep wherever?
Yeah, I kind of do that because I work construction a lot and stuff. So like there's this time whenever I was working with my brother, whenever because he's a master electrician, and then I was an electrician at the time, and we were building a mellow mushroom out in San Antonio, and we got done with our work really, really fast, and so we just set up boards in the ceiling, and we went to sleep inside the ceiling because we were already done with our work. And the foreman didn't know what was going on. He thought we were just up there just like working, but we just finished everything in like an hour and a half and just slept the rest of the day.
Are you bats? Like, you came from the rafters? I can't mellow mushroom. You know what? That kind of fits the vibe of a mellow mushroom, though. So I mean, fuck it. It's,
Yeah, it's fun.
You got a little too mellow in that mushroom. Fell asleep in the rafters.
Hell yeah.
You probably hate me. I like help our safety people for our construction company, and I'm the one that everyone hates.
I think it's funny. I don't know. I probably have countless OSHA violations, so.
Please don't make me pull my OSHA 30 on you.
Everybody look out. We're about to catch some fines.
Let's go. Pull up to the freaking hardcore show with my forklift certification and my OSHA 30.
Yeah.
No one can stop me.
Forklift certified, baby.
So, what the hell does Dgma mean? What is that?
I don't know. What do you think it means?
Don't give me amphetamine. Drugs, guns, money, America. No, Zach, do you want to take this one?
It doesn't mean shit. Okay. So I started this project like full circle in like 2014, and it was not quite like fully to fruition. And I had a couple of names for some stuff that I wanted, and Dogma was the one that stuck, but it wasn't intentional.
Okay.
And some years go by, some inconsistencies. Me and Nico started working together, and we started writing music together in like 2020, I think. Does that sound right? Yeah, like beginning of 2020 into 2019, we were writing for a different project of his, and we started writing for some Dogma stuff. We put out a couple tracks, and we kind of just realized that from a marketing perspective and from like I guess kind of like I want to say like theological perspective of like what the project is. There might be a better word for that, but we kind of just realized it would be best to rebrand and change up the name, mostly because there's like a million other Dogmas out there, and it's like hard as fuck to find our stuff. So we're just talking about like how to rebrand, and it just sounded cool. Just drop the O. Dgma rather than Dogma. It just sounds cool. If anybody out there wants to give us a cool acronym that actually makes some sense, we can adopt it.
Roll with that. Yeah.
We'll take whatever sounds cool. It's more about vibes than anything.
Yeah. I had a feeling it was Dogma because like I was like, I feel like it's fucking Dogma. It just makes more sense. I was like, well, maybe it's not though. Maybe it stands for just something goofy. Like fucking drugs does. I don't know. I was like, maybe they're doing a drugs thing. Fuck yeah. Okay.
That's what I said whenever I was like, it sounds like, some kind of pill, but Dogma does roll off the tongue easier though. Like sometimes I still say it just because I don't know, I feel like I'm like having a stroke sometimes trying to tell people. Like if you're at a show, like it's like especially hard when nobody can hear you. But yeah, it was the same thing. Yeah. And like when I was trying to like show people our music or whatever, when it was Dogma still, I'd be like, wait, not that one, and then by that time like people are bored, so it's easier to pop up like for your own like unique name.
I don't know, Dgma, fuck you. I mean, you kind of can't miss it. That's kind of
yeah.
I scream that at people from time to time. You just gotta let them know, like,
I'll let them know.
Dgma, fuck you.
Yeah.
So Destroy Boy, which, as you know, I use as my fucking intro song because it fucks. It's
Hell
so
yeah.
good. I love it. Thanks for making that.
Of course.
I noticed there's like new album art for that, and the last EP I'll release was in 2023. Are we working on an
Yes.
album, or are we working on another EP?
That's up to
Nico, you
that's
want
up
to take
to
this one?
well, that kind of depends on a lot of things, but I think we're going to do an EP next.
Okay.
We have a few songs in the tank already, and actually another single that should be coming out early September, hopefully. Otherwise, it'll be mid-December. We were going to try to put it out in August, but some stuff kind of held it back. So we're going to try to get it out before we actually hit this run.
Oh,
Yeah, so another single will be out. And then after that, I think we have at least two more songs to finish up, and we're looking to package that as another EP. Hopefully, starting the new year, we'll look at doing like a full like LP of some type, just to kind of like package everything together and get it out. But overall, I think that yeah, we're just going to work on some EPs, kind of show people what we can do consistently.
right.
Especially like Zach was saying before, there's some inconsistencies before. So we're trying to show people that we can keep going, keep, chugging along, stay active and stay productive.
So did y'all sound change? Because from the stuff with like that has like to me, all Lost Causes and then Destroy Boy and then the other stuff before that, that all seems pretty cohesive to me. Maybe I'm just not as like technically like sound aware, but what's changed?
So originally, in 2014, I was really into the like Chicago beatdown scene for bands like Villains, Youth Forever, Sworn In,
Yeah.
Barrier, and they were smaller bands, but it was a really interesting movement that was happening. And my original guitarist, we wrote the first EP, which was called Mute Message, and that was very in that vein of like Sworn In, Villains, like beat down, like heavy stuff, like OG Traders, if you remember that stuff.
Yeah.
But we wrote Pretty. And I remember we were sitting down talking about like, okay, we need one more song to like round out this like 5-song EP. And I was getting back into like my roots and like what I grew up on, and like what I was trying to find what really influenced me to want to be a musician and a singer in the first place. And I had like System of a Down, Toxicity, and like Steal This Album on CD, and like Linkin Park and Korn and Follow the Leader, and all that stuff. And I was like, well, like this whole beatdown thing that's going on, there's like already a little bit of a new metal influence in there. So like I think it would be cool to like lean into it for a song.
Mhm.
So we wrote Pretty. And um when I wrote the chorus for that song, I was like, okay, this feels right to me, and like the riff felt right, and I was like, I like this vibe. This is what I want to like build
Right.
going forwards. And so the sound did change quite a bit from like the very first stuff that we put out. But since then, I think we've really honed in on exactly like what we want to do, sound wise. And it's fun because there's still like a lot of room for experimentation. Like No No was like I had written out that beat at the end of that song in a different project. I was like, I just want like a hard style, like techno thing. And we had been sitting on like the first half of that song for a minute, and I just didn't know what to do with it to finish it out. And I was like, well, we can throw this at the end. Like that feels like true to the new metal vibe, like doing something wild like that. And
Right.
we still have a lot of room for experimentation, but like we have it feels now like we have like found our sound,
Mhm. I mean, you can definitely tell you're new metal, but you're new metal with like, kind of like you said, the Traitors Sworn In, like riffy, kind of like grungy, pseudo metalcore adjacent sound.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of combined both worlds, which is great because I love both genres equally. And like I could I guarantee you I could put on one of y'all's like just the music parts. Said there's no lyrics, no vocals from you or Reagan, and I would know it's DGMA because it sounds so like, oh, that's them. I can tell who freaking produced that. So I think it's winning. I think it's going in the direction you want.
Oh
100%.
yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah,
So
it's taken some time to like dial it in. And I do all of our mixing. And
that was my next question.
yeah, so it's like I think a big part of like a band having a consistent identity is that auditory sound. And we're talking about going to some other producers, um and it's like I'm really particular about certain things because like uh, we've put all this effort into like build this identity, and I'm
Right.
really I'm really like protective of that because like I think it's cool listening listening back to our stuff is like just a listener. It's like, okay, this is cool. Like we've built something that like has its own vibe.
Yeah, it has its like own skin, like especially like with the way, because Zach is super particular about the way that he engineers things too. So I always think that that's kind of a way to kind of have your own brand with that as well. I think it's cool. That's one thing even before I was in the band that I thought was cool. So
So are you like a newer member? I guess we've had some lineup changes. Reagan?
um, when did I join? Like 2018 or something, or 2019, but we were kind of still on a hiatus at that point. That was kind of before, because I came in before Nico. We had an old guitarist then, and we weren't really doing a whole lot at the time. It was kind of just stagnant, and that was before the name change and all that kind of stuff. We played a show here and there, and we'd work on music like hardly ever. So like I don't know, it was just it was a weird time too because then COVID happened and it was just everything was kind of at a standstill for a while. And I think during COVID actually Nico came in and then that's when y'all started like chopping out a bunch of songs. Um so yeah, I think I joined in the middle of that, like when it was trying to make a comeback and then we just everything kind of got put on hold. But I
Yeah,
don't remember exactly
COVID.
either.
We came back and we played one show, and that was supposed to be like our kickoff back into everything. And shout out Colorblind, love y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played a show with them, and that was like our comeback kickoff. And then COVID happened, and like everything just got shut down. I think there was like we had like 5 shows that got canceled, and yeah, it was a whole thing. But the good thing that came out of that is, friend of a friend. I had somebody that I was producing, and Nico was playing in that project, and he was stepping up as like the like main writer for that project. And me and him started working together on that, and pieces kind of just fell into place. I could show you screenshots of the demo folder that we have because it's like probably like 30 plus songs.
And
there's a
remember, guys, we're
ton of
only getting
stuff.
an EP coming soon, and there's a folder with like 30
Oh,
demos. Okay?
I wonder why.
Yeah, you're gonna make Nico mad.
Yeah, Nico's about to get pissed off. The good stuff wasn't the good stuff in those folders was not, that was for a different project.
Oh, heard.
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry, guys.
Sorry,
The good
guys.
stuff. So now we just get the bad stuff.
No, we have good stuff that's newer. It's newer.
So I guess this is you're gonna use the end of this year, starting in 2025 as the rest, as like the beginning of a second comeback. Then the names changed, the sound's consistent. You're ready. You're about to go on this mini run. Where do you see this all taking you? What's your hindsight?
Metalcore money.
Metalcore money, baby.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
I mean,
But we'll see.
I kind of, in a way, y'all could be Baddiecore in the words of Johnny Hell, because like, there's some pretty sexy breakdowns in there.
Gotta start singing more, Reagan.
Yeah.
Come on,
Oh yeah.
you gotta pander to these ladies. They love it. Well, Matt Honeycutt, shake some ass in the pit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got the Fabio hair already.
You don't want me to do that.
Why? Will it start a pandemic? What? Probably wrong.
No.
But like,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can't.
Damn.
I can't dance.
it's okay. I'll teach you. I can't either, but like, well, we can learn together. I did a lot of Just Dance as a kid. Do a mean what's that Tonto song that should get people canceled for singing? But like, Tonto, jump on it. I got that.
yeah.
I was also
No,
in the school paper for doing the fucking Macarena in 4th grade, so I'm qualified.
Hot take. Hot take.
Yeah.
I feel like that song qualifies as new metal.
What? The Macarena?
No,
Oh my God,
that Tonto Hop On It song. That's a new metal song for sure.
Okay, so now what I'm gonna need to hear, Zach, is that you remixing that song with like Dgma riffs, and I think that would be great. Just tread lightly.
We could do a little 1 minute just with the chorus, hit a bouncy riff.
It's like an interlude to like, what the fuck are we about to listen to? Just kidding. Just Destroy Boy, let's go.
Oh yeah.
Sick. Okay, so we've talked about tour, we've talked about other things. Something I like to ask, especially bands before y'all blow up, because in my mind, I feel like y'all are right there. Most bands, I will just like, you can just tell when bands are kind of right at their cusp. Your sound's consistent. You're about to go on a little run. The rest of Texas is about to lose their fucking minds. So, build a tour package, each one of you. Who would you tour with? You can be the headliner. You can be the opener. But build your tour package. Dream tour package.
Haven't we talked about this before on the way to a show? Like I know it was like kind of like a goofy thing, but
I don't remember. I got mine. It's pretty easy.
Go, Nico.
Yeah. So headliner would have to be probably for me. It would be really cool to see Dillinger with the original vocalist up top. Because they're like with their old stuff, like Calculating Infinity and all that stuff before they kind of transitioned to like a more rock sound. I think fits because they had a lot more industrial stuff in their music before. Like Cleopatra's Sling is like a crazy fucking song. It's got like all this crazy industrial stuff in the background. So have them headline because I think that would be insane. They're awesome to see. Played with them a few times back in the day, and fucking the live shows of sanity. So them headlining, and then second would probably for me, I think would be a cool like transition band from that. Would be fun to have like fucking Health. We were talking about that before, but Health would be really cool to see and like all that stuff. Especially since like the dude's got like an actual backing band now and has everybody like with him. So I think it would be super sick to see that. And then the third band, we would probably be opening because I want to watch everybody else.
Right.
So
Opening
like the band
for the win for sure.
Yeah. So then the band that would be after us would probably have to be like it would be like a more like new metal adjacent band. I think it would be super sick to fucking see American Head Charge
I've never
be the
listened to
third
them.
band.
American Head.
Yeah.
I'm making a note.
Deep cut new metal.
That would be
I'm
really
a fake
fun.
fan. Okay, that's all I got.
I think it'd be fun to have them be after us since we're kind of, like we would be like the weird, like the kind of like I guess more palatable sound of all that, and then after that it would be like all these other bands that are a little bit more nuanced and like branching off from that sound because like we have elements of like all that stuff, but we're not like that.
Right.
Yeah, that would be a fun dream lineup for me.
Okay. Next contestant.
I think headliner I would have to say um hmm, Corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corn headliner. And then before Corn, I would say um okay, no particular order. Static Dress would be on there.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
Seriously, like top 5 live shows I've
yes.
seen in the last like 10 years. I felt like a kid in high school again. Insane. And
Mhm.
I
and
agree with
they're
that.
they are heavy as fuck live, which is nuts.
Yeah, I saw them come
It's
through with Nothing
nuts.
Nowhere in Unity, and that shit was in Sea Space Cowboy, and I nut.
Yeah. Yeah. So Corn, Static Dress. I feel like okay, so my transition band between the two would be Glassjaw.
Oh, okay.
Um, and then and then and then Omerta and then us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be Dream Tour. That would be God, that'd be fucking
Dude.
nuts. That'd be insane.
I think all the bands that you put on there would love to be on that tour. Like, everyone's
God,
gonna have a good time.
that'd be crazy. Either a headliner, either Corn or Deftones. Well, I feel like Deftones would fit that more like package wise, but
Yeah.
I want to play a show with Corn. That's like
Yeah.
lifetime goal. I want to play a show with Corn before they retire.
Manifesting.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
Reagan. All right.
Zach, you kind of stole like two of my favorite, well, three. That would have been Deftones, Static Dress, Glassjaw for sure. I mean, as far as like, I guess it's like somewhat industrial, but like new metal. I grew up like growing up. I really liked Static X, and I've actually like recently
Yeah.
been listening to them again. I don't know if they have another vocalist now or if they still play at all, but I was going back to
Yeah.
their old stuff just for like try to get some like inspiration and stuff. So that would definitely be one. Corn's a given. Um, yeah, Glassjaw would probably be my like biggest like want though to even just play a show with in general. Um, I saw them recently and they're still fantastic. So it's just it sucks that they don't play often.
Mhm.
But yeah, probably so. Um, that is a tough because I feel like I listen to a lot kind of off the wall stuff compared to like what we play. So yeah, I actually kind of fell out of it until I started hanging out with Zach, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
It's
kind of
funny
like
how that
brought me
happens.
back to like stuff like he was saying, like stuff that you listened to growing up. It kind of brings you back to like kind of what got you into all this stuff in the first place.
Hmm. I I like had this, so I live in East Texas. Sometimes the accent comes out, sometimes it doesn't. I try to suppress it because it's real bad, so most people don't always know. But um, it's like very heavily country influenced, which is fine. I
Yeah.
love country music. I don't have any like qualms to it, but like there's a little bit there where I went from like just listening to that because that's what I was surrounded by. I managed a bar in East Texas, and I was like, kind of slowly like saw myself getting away from like metalcore, all the subgenres. No one cancel me, Jesus Christ. I don't know what they're all called. Hate that. And I was like, damn. What was it that came on? It was a I don't know. I put my phone on shuffle in one of the bands I used to listen to. Oh, it was Sworn In. Sworn In came on. I fucking love Sworn In. Sans controversy, but I love Sworn In, and I was like, damn, I miss this shit. And it kind of just pulled me all back in. I haven't really left since.
Well, like I grew up out in a small town and stuff too that was kind of country, and so one thing that I've noticed that Hardy is pulling people like kind of back
Yes.
into the scene. I love Hardy, but like yeah, he's kind of added a mixture of like I guess you would consider it more like hard rock, but the dude is like a metalhead.
Yeah.
And so he started like incorporating this stuff into his songs, and so now all the people that were like kind of I guess small-minded for lack of a better term, but like they're like actually starting to get more and more into this stuff because, he made it cool, I guess for that,
Yep.
scene, I guess. So that's one thing that's cool because now other bands are starting to do it. I think even Morgan Wallen did something like that too. Um, but yeah, I noticed, was it yesterday? I think he's more of I think he's a rock, a little bit of country, but he released a song with Under Oath, and so like that was actually a really good song. I
Fuck.
posted it on my story. I was like, "What the hell is this?" I was like, "I kind of like it," and then I was like, "Oh yeah," I was like, "This is definitely good." Yeah.
Well,
So
that's like the beauty, and that which kind of like works with y'all too. We're kind of in that day and age where genres are mixing, and it's
yeah,
more palatable for the consumer. Which not saying that everyone needs to make music for the consumer, but like also we all want to get paid and
it
have a
like
good.
opens that gateway up though for
But
like things that you never
yes,
thought you'd like. And so then it kind of helps you like branch out to liking other bands and other genres. So
and not
uh
everybody likes a whole lot of screaming either. So if like you're mixing screaming with like poppy kind of clean vocals or like a heavy riff, and then you add in a little bit of poppy synth, like it's something for everybody in one song, and I think I personally feel like that's really helping the music scene in most bands nowadays because most of us are all in the same age group and we're all kind of the same way. We also don't want to have all our songs sound the same. We all like so many different genres. Why shouldn't we combine them all? You know?
right.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. That's like I think that's what's so like important to me in the new metal space is like the whole idea is for me at least is like taking the best of everything. Like some I guess you could like qualify us under like the new metalcore things. We have breakdowns like heavy riffs and stuff, but like I think there's a lot of cool music going on in that space, and I also think there's a lot of cool music going on in like the pop rock space or like the Sirius XM rock core whatever. But like I also love like cheesy pop music like Sabrina Carpenter and
Queen.
yeah,
Love her.
and Queen or like Enya, like just like all of it. And I think there's with new metal like there was kind of a framework built to like kind of combine everything and
Hmm.
like show off your influences quite a bit, you
Hmm.
know?
Yeah, 100%. I've recently started like writing and stuff and like trying to get into things. I'm like, God, I don't even know what I want to sound like. And every time like I record a demo, I'm like, this is like four different genres in one thing. I feel like I need to pick one, and I'm like, this is overwhelming. No wonder it takes people
Nah,
so long to write songs.
don't pick. Just vibe.
You're telling me I'm gonna have like a fucking like folk intro with a metalcore breakdown, a
Fuck it.
hoppy bridge.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, we ball. I'm just gonna do
Fuck it, we
everything.
ball. If it works, it works.
You know what? We'll see what happens. I'll let you
Fuck it.
know. I'm tracking shit in the new year. We'll figure it out.
Let's do it.
Fuck yeah.
Do it.
So I want to tell you what I would want if I had to pick y'all's tour lineup. So
Okay.
I would want y'all to open so then I could enjoy the rest of the bands because I'm gonna be like
Same.
because, in my mind, y'all took me on tour, so I'm working. So, all right, I'm working. Get done, y'all open. I want Cane Hill to headline. I feel like the vibes would match, and I think it would be fucking fire. So, we got Dgma, we have Cane Hill. I want Static Dress in the middle. I just want 3. I'm old. Not really, I'm not old. But 3-band lineup. We're out of door start at 7. First band goes on at like 8. We're out of there by like 1 a.m. with loadout.
Out at 10 o'clock. I want 3 bands. I want 20-minute sets only.
We're all backlining. No crazy shit. We're all backlining whoever's drums. I want a 10-second changeover. No call outs. Let's
No
get
bullshit.
out.
Just hit it and be done. 20-minute sets. Get the fuck off stage.
Worth it.
Move on.
That's what I want. That's my dream. I got a bad back. I'm trying to get in and get out. Have a good time and dip.
The shorter the show, the less Reagan drinks.
Oh wait, no, we got to make your set the longest then. So sorry.
Oh, no.
Sorry, don't get the 90. We're actually going to decrease as we go up. Cane Hill, you get 10 minutes. Figure it out. Play 2 songs.
Damn.
Last person play a song.
Yeah.
If I could hear Cane Hill play French 75 or Gemini live again, I think I would be happy.
I've never seen them live. And I'm going to see them live on the 20th. They come to Dallas on the 20th with Sign of the Swarm and shit. And I'm so fucking excited. They were like, list what songs y'all want us to hear live. And I want to hear that song where it's just like you hear a porno going on in the background. I'm like, fuck, I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, that's off the
It's off the first.
the first full length. I love that album.
What is it called? That's gonna drive me nuts. Dude, their new shit too. Fucks. This is not about them, but like, sorry. What is it called? Cream Pie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to watch everyone freak the fuck out and figure out what's going on. Who left their phone who left their Safari open? Who fucked up? Who didn't close all their tabs?
Disconnected to Bluetooth, yeah.
Right. Shit. Well, fuck. I mean, hopefully we can work something out where we can open for them at some point, because we've played with them a few times at this point now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, shout out Cane Hill.
Fucking awesome. Okay, so it's a tangible tour.
It is tangible. The Static Dress thing, I don't know. They're blowing the fuck up now.
Okay, well, make a Game Boy game, and maybe they'll notice you.
You know, it's funny
I wanted to make a game.
we had so when we were putting out the EP, it really came down to like crunch time, but we were talking about making like a 2D fighter, like a 2D side scroller, like fighter, like beat 'em up game.
Stick.
Yeah, we might maybe for the full length we'll do it. We just need the time. Like we have a few like developer friends, but they all kind of like fell through. Fuck y'all. And like timing and stuff. We needed to get it out, but maybe in the future.
Dude.
Maybe sometime in the near future.
Okay, well, I just want so when I do this, I always want to make fake tour flyers. I'm gonna make these tour flyers for each one of you, and I'm gonna tag all these bands.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
People are real active online, is all I'm gonna say. So they may get seen. And if they happen, just saying, just manifesting it. If you put it out in the world, it'll happen.
Yeah.
So
hear that, Reagan?
Just don't
start
put
manifesting.
A date. Don't put a date on it.
No.
People used to make these fake Facebook events of like random bands, and I dead ass showed up to like a random place because I thought Sugar Ray was playing in Austin.
Oh.
Sugar Gay.
That was so embarrassing. It was like Hula Hut or something. Like it's like a restaurant.
Yeah, he would play Hula Hut. Not gonna lie, fucking Sugar Ray and Trapped at the Hula Hut.
Yeah, and I think that's what the joke was. And
why would you think That's
It didn't.
real, Reagan.
It didn't click. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, can't do this today. Yeah.
Poor thing. He just
I walked in and I was like
Sugar
afraid to
Ray.
say anything to anybody, but yeah.
It's like, the fuck is up, Hula Hut?
Yeah.
What the fuck
man
even is a
walked up
hula
to-
hut?
Walked up to the register and was like, "Hey, Sugar Ray's supposed to be here, right?"
Yeah.
And they just hit you with the sugar gay.
Yeah. I was like, man, I'm gonna
What the
get
fuck did you say to
blamed
me?
so hard. Yeah. No, Hula, it's a restaurant that's like on Lake Austin, and yeah, so it's just random anyway. I figured maybe they're playing out in the parking lot. I don't know.
Not Sugar Ray Sesh. No biggie. Got Hot Wheels Greg Abbott pulling up, enjoying a little bit of it. Sure. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I feel like Greg Abbott like legit would like Sugar Ray.
Oh, for sure.
For real.
sure.
He's just rolling around his wheelchair, fucking people over, listening to Sugar Ray. The mental
Why we call
image
him Hot
is great.
Wheels.
Yeah.
Fucking people over.
Now I think that you guys need to play a show at Hula Hut
I'd play a show at Hula Hut.
in the park.
I mean, we played at this fucking little dive bar whenever we were like re-kicking off out. Where was it at? Where did
Are you talking
Cameron-
about that show that Cameron booked? Okay.
Yeah.
It was out in Lake. Was it Lakeway?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
in
Lakeway.
It was like a pub.
Oh
And-
fuck, dude.
Yeah, it was like not our kind of people. They were like passing out earplugs and stuff, and
Oh no. Well,
Yeah.
good.
It was like you
Oh,
get a pair of earplugs and a Jello shot,
sick.
which
You
is
gotta
like
eat around the
sick.
Jello to get the earplugs.
I mean, that's a wild
Marketing
image.
tactic.
Yo, all right, you have to take this Jello shot to get your free earplugs.
Shit.
Just get everybody
I'm
fucked
7.
up.
Figure it out. Sorry,
Yeah.
kid. I guess you don't care about your hearing. I've been sober for 4 years. Not anymore.
God damn it.
You want those earplugs? Drink up.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Okay,
we've
guys.
played some butthole places. I think that one in Lakeway was probably the worst.
it wasn't like equipped for like this stuff either. So like, the sound was. It actually was ear piercing. I was about to ask him for some earplugs myself, but yeah, it was just way too loud and small. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
meant to like sing karaoke, and I'm pretty sure.
Well, the whole thing was the first band was a karaoke thing.
Yeah.
Your
It
opener
was-
was karaoke. Your opener was your fucking crowd.
It was
Yeah, basically.
it was so weird. That was like the first like our old guitarist Cameron, he was still with us, and he was like it was like a friend of a friend, and this dude had a band that he was trying to do, and we needed to play a show to like practice playing a show basically.
Right.
And we rolled up and it was a bad vibe. It was just a bad vibe. So we just turned the amps up real loud and played like 2 songs. I said fuck Donald Trump and like half the crowd left. It was I don't know if we want to tell this story, but we almost died in the parking lot.
I can't
Nico
say I
got
surprised.
attacked.
No.
It's not like a physical altercation type thing, but there was this that we were trying to leave, and then there was this drunk lady that was like freaking out, and she's like, "Get out of the car! You're coming home with me!" Blah 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 blah. She was being crazy. It was really wild. And then she tried to get behind tried to get behind the car that we were in, because we didn't have the van at the time. But yeah, she was like trying to block our way to get out so that we couldn't leave. And so like we had to like I remember I was in the driver's seat and I was like trying to like back out, and she just like got behind it and was like, "No, you're not leaving until
will
you
literally
get out of the
run you
car."
Was it?
Yeah, it
She
was-
was like, "Do you know who my boss is?"
Yeah, it was like really crazy. She was just like belligerent drunk.
He was the only one
really-
having a good time, apparently.
Oh yeah, she was fucking having a blast.
She's like, I'm drunk. I'm gonna kidnap some band members, and who else knows what. She's gonna live her best life. Well, thank
Fucking
God.
trying to. I wonder what she's doing now. I wonder if she's still hanging out at that bar trying to kidnap people.
Lady,
It was a
where?
nice bar, nice little bar, little
Actually, you
pub.
know what? That patio was nice. I'm a sucker for
Yeah,
a
the
good
pat like
patio.
everything as far as the mixture of having our band and that bar was fine. Those two things separately are doing just fine. It's yeah, it was just a mix. It was a bad mix.
Yeah, that combo was weird.
Speaking of patio, so before you guys got in here, me and Nico were talking, and I was like, "Oh, nice to formally meet you." And he's like, "Actually, we've met in person." And I was like, "What? When?" Well, I went to the ballroom to go do pictures for Chernobyl, The Secret, and Set Adrift. And he was like, "Yeah, I let you back inside. I locked myself on their out on their patio and couldn't get back in." And none of my friends like that were not playing currently were answering their phone. And apparently, little baby angel Nico saved me my life. Saved me life. Fucking Irish coming out.
Lived me life.
But yeah, damn,
Yeah,
this shit could stop
shout
freezing.
out, shout out Nico.
Shout out
Nico,
Nico. He saved me from
Nico's a good
myself.
dude. Nico's a very good dude.
Well, he saved me from like dying and being trapped in Austin in the ballroom back patio. That was terrifying. I was trying to get
Not a
the
good
benzene
place to be
dust.
trapped.
No.
Nah.
Oh God, especially not right now. Oh my God. Headstrong will
Probably
take you on.
probably listen to some random psychobilly bands out there, stuck out there. Let me in. I can't do this anymore.
So much reverb.
Me. Okay, so before we go, is there anything you want to promote or throw out there or I don't know, call out? I don't know what you want to do.
Mm.
Come see us in San Antonio, Fort Worth,
Mm-hmm.
Houston,
Uh-huh.
and Austin.
Yep.
Coming up pretty soon. Yeah, I got it. I didn't have to look at the flyer.
Today.
Today. Stream our
Yeah,
music, watch our music video on our YouTube channel so we can get ad revenue money.
Mm-hmm.
Come hang out, come buy some merch.
Mm-hmm.
We reprinted all the stuff that everybody likes, so come buy some shirts, please.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Come through 9/19. We're gonna be, or September 19th. We're gonna be out in San Antonio, I believe, is the first date. Then the next date, we're gonna be out in Fort Worth. We're gonna be at, well, I guess Fort Worth, Haltom City.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be out at the Haltom Theater for the 19th. We're gonna be playing at Vibes Underground, the Rock Box. The 21st, we're gonna be out in Houston at Ground Control. And then on the 22nd, we'll be back home in Austin at Come and Take It Live. You can find all of those dates on our Bands in Town or our website. Tickets are available on all of those places as well. So yeah, come out, support. We got plenty of shit out. Stream our shit because that helps a lot more than you think. And yeah, just helping us out by liking and fucking sharing our shit out there. We always appreciate it, especially being a small group.
I'll have links to everything below, everyone's social medias, everyone's everything. I'm gonna be at the Austin show, so if you guys can't go to any of them, y'all can come
Oh
hang out
yeah.
with me at the Austin show because they decided to book this tour during the busiest fall tour season, and I can only go to one, so it's great. But yeah, y'all, I will definitely be at the Austin show, guys. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me and talk with me, and I'm looking very forward to seeing you guys live. This has been fun. And yeah, I will see you later, Gators.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Ciao.